All right, what's good, y'all? It's November. Yeah, I missed the first, which was yesterday, but it is what it is. I thought a good topic to talk about tonight would be the struggles of YouTube content creation and growing. Growing your channel and things like that. Now, I know, I set the live up for 9:15, but nah, that ain't gonna work for me no more. You know, I kind of did that out of a phase of trying to people please. That's really not gonna work for me no more. So we're gonna go ahead and get into our talking points. So you got that ain't it. My bad. We got creating versus supporting other creators. Many creators spend more time supporting others than actually creating their own content. There's a fine line between collaboration and distraction. You can't pour from an empty cup. Not everyone you support will support you back, and that's okay. Building your own lane doesn't mean you're selfish. It means that you're focused. You can't grow your brand if you're constantly promoting everyone else's. Now, I know me personally, I have this same battle that I deal with. If somebody goes live and me trying to support them, some people go live 2, 3 times a day, and that adds up if you're watching their live streams and whatnot. And then if you do decide to go live and they pop in, usually it's going to be for a couple of minutes or whatever. So, it's not a equal give and take type of a situation. So at the end of the day, we always have to think to ourselves, am I putting this person's growth over my own growth? And it's all a very fine line type of a situation. So yeah, while it's good to support those who support you, you don't ever want to overdo it. And again, I'm still battling that struggle myself. Um, okay, we got the chat going. Richard in the building. Dr. Ninja Turtle. Yeah. I decided that 9:15 wasn't gonna work for me. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. Trisha in the building, Melinda, Lisa J. This take in the building. The new me, I'm a little selfish starting today. Yeah, that part. That part. Me too. So like I was just saying, like with the 9:15 thing, like that's real late, that's cutting into my sleep time and all of that. I'm not doing it. Whenever I feel like going live, I'm gonna go live. It is what it is, you know. The people that I said I was going to push my going live time back for, they show up when they can. Most of the time, they don't. What's up, Melinda? Okay.
What's good? What's good? I feel you so much on that elevated. We give so much to everybody, and it just be
People have things to do, and I respect it. That's true. But at the end of the day, the same way you're sitting here supporting everybody else, is common courtesy, right, Richard? Like, yeah, maybe they won't be able to catch all of your content or all of your live streams, but they will show up
Mhm.
once in a while at least, right? But yeah, I'm glad you did it earlier. Yeah, thanks, Tiff.
Yep.
Um, I'm breaking out of that habit of people pleasing. Um, 9:15, especially when I should be in bed,
Mhm.
it ain't working out for me, especially with the views I've been getting and things like that. It's not worth it to me.
Mhm.
So yeah, It is what it is.
We have to take care of ourselves. We have to put ourselves first.
Melinda, you're mute. I see you trying to talk, but you're mute.
All right, let me
What's
see.
up, Lisa?
Hello.
She mute too. What was might be
You
me.
can't
Oh,
hear me? Oh,
this is not it.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Check, 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 check.
We can hear you.
1 2 1 2.
Oh. I know what I did. My bad, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I hear y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
No worries, no worries. What I was saying is we have to learn to put ourselves first because ain't nobody gonna put us first.
That part.
And call it selfish, call it what you want. At the
Yep.
end of the day, it's me against me. It's me against everybody.
That part. Yep.
Hey, Lisa.
Hey, this is an easy topic tonight. So I wanted to just pop up and say hi. You guys be having some deep conversations up here. But yeah, content creation, supporting, and all that good stuff. I didn't comment on your lasagna,
It's okay.
your ZD video, but I did watch it earlier.
Thank
Yeah. And that's it. Sometimes I watch everyone
you. Mm-hmm.
and I be in the background, I be doing everything, but I'm
Yeah.
listening and y'all getting the next
Right.
video come up, I'll be like, dang, I don't want to go back to your video just to comment and not
Right.
watch the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, and even with that, I get that. But at least when you can, you'll at least leave a comment, even if it's not on everything you watch or catch it back up on. You'll just we all do it because I'll be supporting somebody. I'll leave my phone running all night, whatever the case.
Mm-hmm.
But at least sometime throughout that time frame, I'm gonna yeah, blah blah. I'm gonna leave a comment. So with no comments at all, you could tell that somebody hasn't really been tuning in, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm. But we got
Every
go ahead, Lisa.
No, I was gonna say every once in a while somebody surprises me that they never make a comment, but they watch and don't comment, or they're like, "Oh, I watch you on the TV or this or that," but
Mhm.
from what they say, they're being truthful that they actually watch. But I definitely I know some people are not content creators. I have a neighbor that actually will be asking me things and I'm like, the place to ask this question would be on the video. This I need your engagement. I need you to give it a thumbs up. I need you to comment. I need
Mhm.
you to like, different things. And like
Right.
I understand some people are not content creators, so they don't understand it conceptually.
Right.
But I'm not going to answer your question. If you watch the video, you're not going to text me about the video if you didn't put a comment on the video.
Right. No, I hear you.
Sorry for your loss, Chip.
Yeah. Condolences, Chet. Thank you for tuning in, though, bro. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Uh, we got Tiff's take up on the panel. What's up, Tiff?
Hey, Tiff.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening.
Good evening. I like this 8:15, bruh.
Me too.
I was like, yo, kitchen clean. Did wait, dinner done, food put away, kitchen clean.
That part keep the flow going, right?
Yes. And then look, if I want to say it, I can add it if I want to.
That too. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely. How you doing, Tiff? Oh shoot.
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
I'm good.
Great. We're here.
I was laughing. You was out in them streets last night, elevated. I appreciate that, sir.
It
Yes,
wasn't
Yes,
last night.
sir.
It was
yes,
Friday. It was
yes.
Friday. I was
I
in my
live
bed
like
last night.
I live vicariously through you when you out in the streets. I don't go to the club. That's not really my scene, but I appreciate when you go. I like to, see people have a good time.
Yes. I was like, look at my guy. He is out there. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm just trying to enjoy life too, outside of just, you know, work, and then YouTube. So
Mhm.
yeah,
You know, we all know we have a goal, is whatever our goal, personal goal is, but
right.
we have to take time for ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I think that was my thing. Even when I would do a Friday live or a Saturday live and stuff like that, it's like, no, it wasn't worth it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when that's the days when everybody's outside. It's like I could be outside too.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you. Like Tiff said, I ain't too old to party, but I enjoy my home.
Right. Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad to see you were out enjoying life.
Yeah. Doing my best to. So of course I didn't set up my banners correctly.
Please.
It's all right though. So our next talking point is going to be you versus burnout/fatigue.
Mhm.
The grind can turn into a trap when you don't pace yourself. Consistency doesn't mean overworking. It
Mm.
means showing up smart, not just often. Burnout hits hardest when effort doesn't match results. Sometimes you need to step back to recharge your creativity. Mental fatigue will kill your motivation faster than any algorithm. Oof,
Mm. Mm. Mm.
oof.
Burnouts. I think that's
Man,
yeah, that burnout.
man.
Mm. It yeah, it can be hard because you don't want to lose the momentum that you got going.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, God,
All
I
right.
need a break. We need a break.
And then especially when you're actually trying to, you know, muster through it, you know, push through, and then the results is not even what they were before you started feeling better. You be like, dang,
Mm-hmm.
I could have just went to sleep this night or whatever.
Like, yes. I feel you.
Yeah.
It's the editing for me. It's the editing and the research are my obstacles. But the editing is the worst because for my posts, my uploads, I want them to be real tight, concise, no dead space, no, I just want it to be jam packed. And so that's where the torture is once you have that footage sitting there, and especially if it's something that's timely that I want to get out quick,
All
that
right.
editing sitting there, and especially
Sorry. Yeah, I agree with you, Miss Lisa. I can't stand the editing portion of things, and I try to, when I am recording content, to really have that storyboard kind of already outlined so that I don't have to go through a vigorous editing process. Now, what I have been doing though, is cutting out that word that I just said, is that is the word that I am practicing on eliminating from my vocabulary. And so I have been taking the time to edit it out of my videos so that I can hopefully get so sick of taking that word out, and I have a little notepad where I write how many times I am Xing that word out of my videos, so that I'm just trying to be more aware of it so that hopefully I can delete it from my language.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a ton of that in my live streams, and like those little filler things that you do. But obviously, in my videos, I can clean it up. But on the live, when I rewatch it to put chapters or just to touch it up, or to make shorts, that's when it hits me like, oh my goodness, that's what I sound like.
Yeah.
That kind of stops me from going live. I'm like, I don't want all this dead air, or yeah, yeah, I gotta cut that out. All those ums and
When I
ahs.
go live by myself, I just try to make it just jam packed. And when I feel like it's starting to get a little stretched out, that's it. Hit that music. I'm out.
That part,
He said,
man,
that's
at
it.
least everybody knows me. They know that, once it starts getting quiet and stuff, yeah, okay. Well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna wait around.
Mhm.
It becomes awkward at that point.
Right.
But yeah, I said, see, I gotta start watching the man. Shout out to everybody joining in the chat. I saw Rodney came back through. I see Precious in the chat, Tulu's in the chat.
Hey, Precious.
Yolanda's here.
Yeah, Yolanda.
And I really lean on my videos, my short form videos around 10 minutes for watch time, because I feel like that's where my replay value comes from. The live streams, unless it's something very specific, they usually die out pretty much immediately.
Right.
I got you.
Okay, so we got a few people in the chat. So what I wanted to say also, forgive me, y'all, but what I wanted to say was that I've thought about using the StreamYard and things like that. I don't think it's necessarily StreamYard that's so bad, because I noticed I was putting them hashtags in my titles, Step It Up September and Locktober and things like that. And then when I was looking at my vidIQ, the browser extension, I noticed that my score was real low, as far as with searchability and things like that. So just a tip, I would tell everybody to try to not use hashtags in the title of your video or your live streams. You could take this information, you could, brush it
No,
off.
I've always learned that or heard that information to be true as well, Elevated. The only placement where you are going to be utilizing hashtags in your title is going to be in shorts. Otherwise, with your long form content, you do not want to utilize hashtags in your title.
Oh, I'm today's year old. Finding that out. Thank you for sharing.
Okay.
Yep.
See, and that's what I like about our community is when we know something, we share it.
All right.
They say ain't no gatekeeping around here.
All right. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey y'all.
Guess from Jay
Hey, Jay.
in the panel with us.
Hey, what's
What?
going
Hey,
on?
Jay,
Oh.
Miss Tina.
Hey, Miss
What's up,
Tina.
Tina?
Tina. What's going on, everybody? I hope all of y'all are having an amazing day. Well, I can definitely agree to what y'all saying when it comes to the hashtags. I never used them in my title. I have used them like for my shorts in my title before, and that was really when I really first started YouTube. But yeah, I think the hashtags are really, really good for shorts, honestly, when it comes to trying to push out your shorts. But I even made a video talking about that, like when it comes to your hashtag, like posting, like making sure you're putting all the hashtags when it comes to your videos. Like if you go to some of my videos from like about a month ago or two, child, you're gonna see every hashtag in the world. I used to have like 20 to 30 hashtags on my videos, child, trying to push them out. But now I don't put any. And if I do, I put them where they're actually supposed to be. Because some people don't know. Some people put them in the description, which I did for almost all of my videos until I started really using YouTube Studio, like the desktop version, more often. And now I put my hashtags, if I'm going to use hashtags, I put them where they're supposed to be, which is in the tag space. That's where you're supposed to put the hashtag. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, and most people, they really don't even know about the tag space where you're actually supposed to put the hashtag. They're really not supposed to go in your descriptions. They're supposed to go in the tag space that's provided for the hashtags. And that is what is going to help your video to get pushed out even more. So, but yeah, honestly, I kind of stopped putting hashtags on my lives and on my videos, and it's been working much better for me that way. Because at first, me putting my hashtags there, I was thinking that would be able to help me get pushed out into the YouTube algorithm. But ever
Mhm.
since I stopped putting hashtags on my videos and on my lives, it been getting pushed out to the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Especially my lives. And I kind of feel, looking at it, I may be wrong, so take this with a grain of salt. But I
Mhm.
do think that when you use hashtags outside of shorts, when you use hashtags, I feel like it's supposed to be getting pushed to those specific people that use and deal with those type of hashtags. Like if they're dealing with videos because they watch trending videos, or if they're dealing with videos because they watch YouTube growth videos, like hashtag trending, hashtag YouTube growth type shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If you don't use the hashtags, your video might get pushed out to damn near everybody, and it's almost like putting a fish in the middle of the ocean and seeing what bites versus putting your fish and like putting your like line for the fish or whatever in a pond, because this is the pond where people that like this type of things, like why would you not want to fish in the ocean, so you'll be able to gather as many people as you can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's like limiting to yourself when you put the hashtags on your videos or your lives. For your shorts, yes, I would advise anybody to use hashtags for your shorts. But I think for your lives and for your videos, you probably shouldn't. And even if you do, for your videos, you should put them where they're supposed to be, not your description, but where the tags are supposed to be in the tag like spot.
All right. So Jay, it makes sense what you're saying. The misinformation out there is the fact that they said, of course, you got your tag space, of course, and then they say to add the tags in the bottom of your description. Also, kind of like a solidification of your tags. That at least that's my understanding of them. But I'm gonna try what you say. I ain't gonna lie to
I
you.
think you should give it a try. I'm not gonna hold you, because
Okay.
I always, in every one of my lives, I always put at least 3 hashtags when I'm doing my lives. But ever since I stopped posting hashtags, literally the first video that I stopped posting hashtags on was the video
Mhm.
that I got $300 on from a stranger, a freaking troll. I thought it was a troll. I could have easily cussed him out and not made that, but I
Mhm.
didn't. And he said
Right.
that. And I was like, what? That's insane. So you'll be surprised. And ever since then, I stopped putting hashtags, and my shit just been in the algorithm. So I'm just saying, maybe it's not anything to not try. All you're doing is
Right.
not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, hey, if it works for
Right.
me, it could possibly work for you. And I'm not a gatekeeper, so it is what it is. It's up to y'all.
Right.
And if you look at your analytics, when you are looking at your video analytics and the traffic sources that drove to the particular video, you'll
Mhm.
always notice that the hashtag is the last source generally on the list that drove traffic to that particular video or to your channel.
Mhm.
Um, and I also see a ton of videos out there where they don't even have a description, they don't have hashtags, they don't have anything, and they still get tons of views.
Mhm.
So maybe it be their subscriber base, or maybe it be the algorithm, but I just feel like the hashtag, unless it's a short, I don't really honestly think that it affects it. I don't.
Okay.
I think it all depends on your content. For my content, it's very important. And
Mhm.
I'm looking in my analytics right now. I agree with what Jay was saying about putting I put all of my tags down in that area, but I load it. I fill it if it's 500 characters, I fill it all the time. And
Mhm.
I have Chat GPT help me to make my tags
Yeah.
and list them out. Just drop them in there. And then, like you were saying, vidIQ, I can weed out the ones that are low rating.
Mhm.
But I actually had a shift with my I go to my into my YouTube studios and I look at the YouTube search terms that bring people to my channel. And Google search is what brings a lot of people to my channel.
Nice.
Like 28% came from Google search. But I had a shift in the last week for the first time ever. I had a different search term that was bringing people to my channel. So now I know that that's something maybe at least as regular as I can. I'm going to try to make sure to keep on using that. Keep on giving updates on it because it must be something that's trending that people are interested in. And that particular thing for me right now is the ETF SPMO.
And I agree with you on that point, Miss Lisa. I do load up on my tags, which are different than hashtags. So I load up on the tags. I just don't put as much importance anymore on hashtags.
Yes. Okay.
Makes sense.
Tina, I'm sorry, not Tina. Tiff, why am I getting a miss on my name? No reply.
No, what was it?
Oh, I was saying, why am I getting a miss? Is that
a mess?
Yes,
a miss. Calling her Miss Lisa.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just me.
Okay. I think you're age appropriate enough. You know, your age doesn't start with a 1, so I'm not requiring anyone to call me Miss Lisa.
I almost said yes, ma'am. Just me, because I'm old school.
Hey, what's good, Rodney? We got Rodney up here with us.
Hey, welcome, Rodney.
I'm shocked.
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah, I decided to pop back in.
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Good.
We all right, bro?
May I ask, has anyone gone in and turned off auto dubbing?
I didn't even know it existed.
I
Okay.
haven't.
So here lately, I've just been researching other content creators talking about their numbers dropping and a time period specifically when their numbers were dropping, which was like May. And so I went back and started looking at my analytics, and not that I was the most consistent poster, but I just was like, well, let's see. And I did notice a drop off on the views from May forward. So I was like, well, let's see what this auto dubbing, is, if it's on. And I went into my YouTube studio and it was definitely on. Sorry, my husband's yelling. So the way that you guys get to it is inside of your dashboard. You are going to go to settings, and inside of settings, you are going to go to upload defaults. And in there, you have advanced setting, and it has allow auto dubbing, and it's probably turned on automatically to allow automatic auto dubbing. So what auto dubbing does is it gives YouTube the ability to dub your current content into other languages and put it out there for different countries. And a lot of times, I guess from what I am getting from content creators and my research, is that the information doesn't translate, but also that it is making the audience just way too broad. It's too big if it's trying to go internationally versus you just competing with the United States. So I just recently turned off the auto dubbing feature. I actually turned it off yesterday just to kind of test it and see if the auto dubbing feature is something that has been delaying the views on my channel. I just suggest that everyone do their own research on it, but just something that I thought was interesting through my own research.
Right. Okay. I'm definitely gonna turn that off.
I'm going to be dropping down, guys. I might rejoin from my phone if I have a chance, but
Okay.
thanks, Elevated.
No problem. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, Lisa. Have a good night. Well, we'll see you in
Good night.
chats.
And the Chapmans.
Yes, most definitely.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to everybody joining. I know I missed quite a few people. Don't blame my heart for that. Maine been in here for a little while. Antonio's in here. Shanice. Yeah. Got Aaron reactivated. Thank y'all for joining. Sea Life is in the building too. Definitely appreciate it. You know, we just all trying to get to the end goal.
Yep.
All right. So our next talking point is gonna be people jealous of your grind. Not everyone wants to see you win. Some just want to see you try and fail. Jealousy often shows up as disguise as fake support or subtle criticism. The harder you grind, the more uncomfortable it makes people who aren't. Real ones clap when you win. The rest go silent. Protect your energy. Not everyone deserves to access your progress. So those of y'all that are just joining, the topic tonight is going to be, let's talk about YouTube content creator struggles, the real side of growing a channel. You know, I get pretty good views when I do stuff like this, and I figured it's like, why not? I do think that these type of lives or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and move these over to my old channel, and then this one's just gonna still be my connecting grows type stuff and my vlogs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, just a heads up for everybody.
No problem.
Supreme in the building. What's up, bro? What Aaron said, YouTube just seems lost as a platform. You ain't lying, man. You just hopefully they need to get it together. But yeah. Tiff said it truly is. Yeah. Okay. Everybody's still speaking. Girl dad in the chat, thank you for joining, bro. All right. So yeah, it's gonna be quick again. So our next talking point is gonna be finding supporters outside of your tribe. Sometimes your biggest supporters are strangers who I hear echo. Sometimes your biggest supporters are strangers who connect with your message. Local or familiar circles may not see your vision until others validate it. Stop seeking approval from people who don't understand your purpose. Growth often requires new audiences. Step outside your comfort zone. The internet makes the world your tribe. You just have to speak their language.
I still hear the echo as well.
I mean, that's true because strangers don't expect nothing from you. The people in your circle, they expect certain things based on the personality that they know of you. So they're going to automatically be looking for things.
Right.
Yep.
A stranger just looking to be entertained or informed.
Right.
So,
Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
I just know it just takes the willingness to network outside of your comfort zone.
Mm.
And that way you get to see the most growth because if all you're looking for are the people that look like you, agree with you, used to your same old talking points, a lot of times that is the biggest issue in the situation. And so you have to be willing to go outside of um, basically my foe and no more. You know, the same people that have your same interests, and
Mm-hmm.
see if you can draw, if nothing else, a conversation. Because
Right.
a lot of times it's taking the time to have a conversation with someone that disagrees with you, does not have your culture, that ends up allowing you to have the most growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, just from my personal experiences, like I've got connected with like fishing channels and like the community is just welcoming and stuff like that. It's just like, dang, like, oh, y'all some cool people. And like, you just like you said, Tim, just have a conversation, be yourself. You don't have to put on a show for nobody. And if they rock with you, they rock with you. But again, how many people of yeah, is really gonna be like, yeah, let me go watch these guys fishing over here.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
And
be
it's
watching them building channels, man. Them building
that's
channels
yeah,
be having they got from
facts.
outdoors. They
Mm-hmm.
got
Facts.
communities over there too.
Mm-hmm.
I like all of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got P9 in the building. Thank you for joining, broski. Aaron said, I think it really helps to network off platform. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, if you can.
That too.
Um,
I think
yeah.
that it also just makes you grow as a individual
Hmm.
um, because you spend time really listening to different people's circumstances, and maybe it's people that you would not generally engage with in your normal day to day,
Right.
but by them sharing their experiences on YouTube, it just allows for you to step outside of your box and just gain more understanding for different people's circumstances.
Right.
I agree. Not only understanding their circumstances, but you're widening your own horizons. You're not so one dimensional,
Yep.
where the only thing you know how to discuss is the things you know how to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And sometimes it's about being willing to be in the uncomfortable space of not knowing what's going on and asking the questions, being willing to put your pride aside and your ego
No.
aside in order to engage with someone that either knows more than you or just has knowledge that you're not privy to at all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also a special experience about getting to learn yourself from the outside to the inside. I think we all kind of feel like we know ourselves internally,
Mm-hmm.
but when you start down the content creator journey and you're looking at yourself from a different lens and you're hearing yourself from a different lens, then it's a different experience with starting to just know yourself as an individual,
Mm.
and it allows you to grow in different ways.
All right. Supreme said the age-old question: how to get pushed into the algorithm. If anybody knew, I think we would all be out in the algorithm living our best life, bro.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because I think that the weirder and the crazier stuff that you do, the more you get pushed into the algorithm,
Mhm.
especially on lives. Like
Yep.
people that we probably make reaction videos on, those are the people that are getting the most views
Right.
on lives. I also have noticed that people just love the political scope. So if you are willing to go down that slippery slope, then anything political seems to get views. Like I was noticing watching Cellulite, and I see
Mhm.
a lot of times he'll just be streaming the different, what are they called, meetings where with Congress, but the chat rooms be filled because people are interested in that, and they're interested in hearing other people's perspectives on it. But I even think that here lately they're interested in hearing the urban perspective on things.
Yep. There you have your answer, Supreme. I get it. I get it. Uh, Anything controversial, news, media, pop culture. Yeah. I, I need to
It's,
expand my horizons.
I mean, you have to be willing to have the thick skin that comes with stepping into
But
those arenas as well. And know your boundaries
yeah, I ain't worried about that.
because one thing I can say is you're not going to be able to just sit there like a lump on a log,
Right.
on those platforms. If you have something that you can add to the conversation, then
Mm-hmm.
it goes a lot better than you just trying to make yourself known or make yourself seen in a different space.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, and of course, there again, it goes back to learning something that you may not be privy to.
Right.
Learning the different sides of the aisle, learning different perspectives, and with that, you're able to come to some conclusions and be able to insert your own thoughts into it and make it your own. And
Mm,
so I feel like a lot of times you just have to be willing to endure the chaos that comes with those spaces as well.
right.
Because it is not, um, yes, I did see you spring. But yeah, it is one of those things where not being drawn into the emotions that come with such what I would call maybe controversial conversation, then you can weather the storm, but it's still going to be tumultuous in nature.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Right. Some people get a lot of use, but I wonder what that RPM is. Mine is so different on every video. I mean, I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing, especially depending on what you're talking about. Um, Aaron said the people involved in the news will reach out, feels very vulnerable. Yeah, I could see that. Uh, Tiff, Tiff said Aaron has a great channel. Okay. Supreme said his is $9. Mm, that ain't shit.
It's an echo again.
Yep.
I know it's not me. Mine's not echoing either. I only have one page open up.
45 cents for shorts. I think it's Rodney. Yeah. Okay. It's all good. Aaron said it's video based, so you can have a particular video outside of your niche with finance and make some good money. I was up to $23 CPM. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I guess I'll I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I think that's why YouTubers will talk about what they made this month, etc. They said, "Oh, I better start doing credit video." Yeah, I don't blame you. We got RP in the building. Thank you for joining. CPM cut in half is RPM. No, that's good though. Yeah. All right, so our next talking point is going to be you versus the analytics. The numbers tell a story, but they don't define your worth as a creator. Obsessing over stats can make you forget why you started. Sometimes your best video doesn't perform, but it still impacts someone deeply. Pause. Algorithms change, authenticity doesn't. Focus on progress, not perfection. The data will eventually reflect the work. Yeah. Probably should have made some questions, but oh well.
You said quality makes the work.
Mm-mm. The data will eventually reflect the work.
Oh, the data will eventually reflect the work. I could agree with that. It's one of those things where if you're willing to put out quality work, then you'll have quality views, quality response as it pertains to your audience. If you putting out garbage, it's going to reflect.
Right.
That's just as simple as it is. You got to have something going for you, and you got to be willing to be dedicated to all that comes with it, which means being willing to sacrifice, putting up some as consistently as possible, and it on top of that, it being a quality in nature, because don't nobody wants to just see, just anything. And when I say just anything, people can find many things entertaining, including putting a toilet seat on top of your head. On the other hand, it's the thing where, when it comes to the quality of that,
Right.
you have to look at to I mean even when it comes to the toilet on somebody's head, it's still some pretty crisp videography that's going on.
Yeah.
It's not like it's grainy and they underneath the bridge and it's in the dark and you can't see and you don't know what's going on. And so there are elements to it, even though it is a toilet, it's elements to it that are still appealing to the eye. And so those things have to be taken into consideration as well.
Right. Jay said it could just be so draining sometimes because we put so much work and so much time into showing and giving our work to our audience just to turn around and not get what we hope or expect. Yeah. Yeah, Jay. Man. Supreme said, currently I'm worthless. Supreme, bro, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Aaron said, if you don't get impressions, then you don't get views. Shout out to It's a Wealthy Life. I see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. Tanika's world is in the building.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't get impressions, you're not getting views, because impressions is the algorithm putting your video in front of people in order for it to get views. So yeah, that's 100% correct.
Right.
But that is also the reason why it sucks, but the SEO optimization of things is so truly important. Another thing that I went into my studio dashboard and updated were just the keywords for my channel. Because the keywords that I had originally set for my channel when I set it up back in January are way different than the type of content that I am putting out today. So
Mm-hmm.
I did go back and fine tune just all of those things, even that little stupid like quiz that it makes you take,
The
but it only
demographic,
allows for you to take it occasionally.
the
I
demographic.
even, retook that, just trying to refresh everything. Because I even noticed like last week, Jay, when you were going live, you were getting hundreds, thousands of views. But now, and that was everybody, Cooking Beauty, Trisha Nicole, everybody was getting way more views last week, or I would say the week previously, than they did this week. So something literally has changed just since they started talking about the layoffs. Um, Something has completely changed with YouTube and the algorithm. And I think that it is that they are depending more on AI and not people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, we're talking about YouTube growth. Um if you have anything to add, if you feel like it, this is an open panel, so you're more than welcome to join if you want. Yeah. Let's see. Lisa said, good point. I'm going to revisit my keywords right now. Yeah.
I would appreciate if you could elaborate on that comment, Aaron. If you can make people comment before they watch the video, then you're on the right track. Because I even believe that Supreme was talking about something along those lines in one of his live streams.
Mm. Yeah, I'd definitely be willing to. I want to see this. Thank you for joining, Mama 3.
Hey, Mama 3.
This one, Jay said, yes, I believe something has changed. I've been seeing a lot of videos online talking about YouTube's new algorithm and how can creators, if they do the right thing, can get ahead of it. Okay. Lisa said, January seems to be my best month. New Year's resolution. Hey, it might be. Better with my calls to action for engagement.
I feel like some people may have, or receive the advantage at some point of the algorithm picking them up. But I think that one of the things that we don't need to negate is that one-on-one interaction that you have to have in the beginning. People just don't know you yet.
Right.
And because they don't know you, it's a thing of you have to do the groundwork in going door to door, so to speak, going from chat to chat, going from live to live, scrolling down, even when you're just looking at lives, you watching one live and then you scroll to the next one. You don't know them from a hill of beans, but they on there drawing on their face. You showing up could draw you an audience that you wouldn't have had originally, and that alone can help you as it pertains to maybe building to a point where the algorithm picks you up. But that doesn't mean you just ignore everybody just because you're waiting for the big thing to happen with your one video, where you go viral.
Then you say I need to draw on my face?
Oh, now you open the door, right?
Ooh. Oh, elevated.
Oh, damn, those were Sharpies too. I thought they were some cheap markers.
You get up on there and start deciding that you want to become a makeup artist, then yeah, they gonna start driving the algorithm your way. Please believe.
Yeah. Boobs are important to never underestimate the significance of boobs.
No, my goodness.
Boobs are important.
I agree. I didn't say it. I just agree.
Boobs sustain lives.
Indeed, they
They
do.
they
Nothing
they
wrong
go
with
they
baby
gonna get
feeders.
people to hit the brakes too while they just swiping. They go, "Arr!" Boop.
Hey, Fee Nicole.
That's when they.
Hey,
Oh, you're so pretty.
Hey,
Can I see your feet?
for real.
You're like, no, look, not me, not me.
Get some just for the background. Oh, that's hilarious.
The baby feeders. Yo, what?
Yes, the baby feeders.
Hey, the milk does a body good. I don't know.
And men are the biggest babies.
Indeed.
So,
Mm.
baby bottle feeders. That too. That too. Somebody said they wants to see. Listen, Tanika, nobody wants to see them Flintstones.
Faye.
Hey, Faith.
Hey, Faye.
Faith in the building.
Welcome, Faye.
Is content creation harder for men or women? Man,
I would say men.
thank you.
Most things are harder for men. No pause.
But only men can get up on they feeds with no shirts on. They don't allow women to do that.
I know, right? At
That's
all.
right. We gonna start a petition right now.
Yes, you guys should.
Nah, I don't want to see no doggy looking breast though, cause I'm gonna be mad. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you got to
report.
see everything.
I'm gonna report.
Because
No,
we see everything.
That's
hey,
right.
listen.
Man, boobs, and everything else.
You'll see them late night CBS boobs.
Oh.
Them National Geographic boobs.
Stop it.
Hey, y'all see what real eyes said, right? All the woman gotta do is sit there and look. It's easier for them. Yep,
Hey, real.
that part real eyes. You ain't lying. That's no joke. My brother played trance music and loop chicks in bathing suits. It got 10K views. It works. Dang, that's kind of genius.
Don't get no idea. It's not elevated.
Yeah. Aaron said one of my buddies was struggling, started posting thirst traps, blew right past my channel.
Well, shoot, I'm gonna have to start going live. Dang it, with Coach and
No, go live by
doing
yourself.
my
Do a thirst trap.
squats.
Oh yeah. Let me know
I'm gonna
when.
have to start getting it in with Coach.
The super chat's about to be
Look,
hitting.
needs to do some sexy stretches.
So hey, Supreme, you stay your hating ass down there, man. Hey, I was gonna super chat her, man. Damn. And for anybody that's in the chat about to try to run their mouth, it's all jokes. Relax.
That's how we do.
I'm pretty sure that we're gonna hear about this sometime later. Yo, orangutan bulls is crazy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Hilarious all the way.
I don't feel right not being able to be the op tonight on Danielle's Jeopardy game.
I know.
See that?
That's the much needed rest you getting.
That's how Memphis people do. They rock with the ops, huh?
All y'all ops, ain't it?
He done disappeared. He
As
dropped
far
the
as I'm concerned.
Listen, come back on the screen, elevator. Ain't no
I know
line.
I'm going to stand alone. Especially on Jeopardy. Win or lose, I'm standing 10 toes down for me.
Like, here we go.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. Aaron said, "Yeah, but then you get locked in. They don't want to hear your opinions after you've been bending over on live streams for months." Hey, if it works, you gotta stick to it. I mean, but you're right. You're right, Aaron. Tanika, you have no idea. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You have no idea. I have less than 60 days to post every day in 2025. October, eat your heart out. I know that's right.
Yeah, Dan is who I think that you should do a collaborative with Elevated for the stocks. It's interesting. He did a video on candle making, and then you did a video on candle making or wicking or whatever you guys call it. Supreme, he also dabbles in that. That would be just a interesting collaboration and panel. But I mean, not to say it, but because Dan, you're a white guy, Supreme,
He's mixed.
a mixed guy, and Elevated, you're a black guy, it is just going to allow for the algorithm to be pleased. You know, there's something for everyone in that mix.
I got you. That makes sense.
Y'all trying to get a.
No, we trying to win out here. That's it.
Yep. Leave it right there.
That part.
That was loud and quiet.
Yo, put Supreme in damn timeout, man.
Hilarious. Very much.
See, then we got Lisa still too. I could represent the females. You see?
I know that's right.
Hello, Tracy's local learnings.
Hey, Tracy. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Color don't matter. Teaching people how to get bags is what matters.
Well, then bring it on, Dan, because we know you be getting a bag.
Clock it.
But see, I think that also the reason why it would be really good is because, like, Dan, sometimes you be missing me because you make so much money in the stock market that I'm not up there just yet. And Elevated, I think that you bring more of the, you know, kind of the level of us little guys that are, you know, trying to enter into the stock market. So, you know, it'll balance out. Also, even Dr. Ninja Turtle, he would be a great one to include in the that type of panel as well. Lisa J. Stock, so that you have a little bit of that female energy. Yup.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And maybe it's something that you do right before tax season. I know you guys probably got some really great tips on taxes. So if you're thinking about the timeliness of it, tax season, that is when people are going to be looking for that type of information so that it is something that is evergreen content.
Yeah, people, please don't go buy a car you can't afford with your tax money and it be repoed in the next 2 months. Please don't do that.
Please, I'm still trying to buy a stove because I'm too cheap to give up the money.
Hey, Supreme, thank you for that. Yeah, this is not financial advice, as the banner on the bottom says. This is not financial advice. But yeah, that's made it to an hour. Lost $1,000.
Jeez, you said made it to an hour, like you just didn't think that we were gonna make it.
I didn't.
Oh, we of little faith.
No, I
Right.
ran through those first 2 talking points like quick. I was like, oh, this gonna be fun.
Psych your boo boo.
You weren't gonna get off that fast.
In New York, we say, got him. Got him.
Got him.
Had to slow it down.
All the way down.
There you go, Lisa. Not a tax professional. No insights on that. There you go.
Excuse me.
All right. I guess we'll wrap it up here. Thank you everybody that joined. Thank you everybody that's on replay crew. We got Xander came in late.
Wow, Xander. Good to see you.
Blaming on daylight savings. Funny. But yeah. Thank y'all for joining. Could have been anywhere in the internet streets, but you're here. We appreciate you. Everybody take care. See you guys in the next one.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Thanks, Elevated.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
Problem.